Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome on in. We are here to talk about the month of September and what it has in store for you. So to begin from the Time Traveler Oracle deck for my amazing Geminis, you're feeling stronger than ever is what I'm hearing. There's a sense of life putting you through some BS, and now it's a time to maybe recover in the midst of productively, tending to this and that of importance. There's a feeling of you stepping back at certain points and looking at things more realistically. And I even feel like those are certain moments where your intuition and or spirit comes through to say, look at things in this light. This is the truth that you've been maybe too close to notice in certain moments. I feel like you're looking at people differently while people are examining and noticing you in a different light. This is because people, surrounding you and yourself included have changed. And so there's a sense of September bringing new awareness, new insight to not only yourself, but other people in your physical reality. And things start to improve because of this. Okay. What else do we have for Gemini? Okay, exuberance coming out. All right, so there are going to be random moments throughout the month where you start to enjoy yourself a bit more. There's a sense of you feeling too dull due to maybe where you're living, where you're working, who's in your life at this time. Maybe all that's on your plate for some Geminis. And now it's a time for you, I'm not saying the entire month, but it's like you start to come out of your shell a bit more. You start to kind of feel the heaviness that you maybe have been carrying, and some of you in your eyes specifically, I can relate. It's like the lighter side of life starts to kind of take over a bit, and it helps you express the newest version of yourself a bit more. And there's accuracy in the way that you express yourself. There's a feeling of you thinking about what you've been wearing, selecting as far as accessories go, and maybe, things like, I want to say specifically the bag or bags you've been, taking with you out and about. And stuff like this starts to become what you wish to adjust slightly or in general, because you're wanting to and needing to more than ever express yourself differently. And this may come through in other ways, but clothing and, how you decorate yourself in a sense. Some of you, even your makeup and your nails, these things are key in regards to that. But freedom coming out. So you're going to find that throughout September, you cannot help but think about freedom. It could be multiple forms, but there's at least one major form of which where maybe you want to break free from your work environment. Maybe it's that you want to have a lighter schedule, less, on your plate, on your shoulders. It could be more that you want financial freedom, but some of you, there's a negative tie to somebody, maybe a group of people that you're now wishing to feel the freedom from, in regards to. And so it also feels like a time where you're being prepared to take off. It's like you're being prepared to elevate more, which you'll sense a bit of which, you'll experience a bit of which at this time. But it's almost this feeling of spirit uplifting and helping this Gemini collective shine more out of preparation for, I'm hearing transcending forward, but just shifting on forward to such a positive extent. And I'm hearing you're about to get everything you want. There are certain moments where spirit pushes you to buckle down and just do what you have to do for the sake of your future. If it's that you are wrapped up with studies at this time to advance your career, that's going to be part of which. If it has to do with, getting your business off the ground or furthering it, that's going to be part of it for you. If it's more in regards to, figuring out, what kind of housing situation you want to invest in, or narrowing down the options, there's just a feeling of spirit saying whatever ends up being for you, and it's not necessarily limited to just one thing. It's like, buckle down, your future is important, buckle down. We know that you are remembering time and time again that what's at hand. As I struggle with my storage, let's jump into the tarot portion of your reading. What else do we have for Gemini? The number 7 is going to pop up a lot, the number 7. And you also want to look up the word, look up the definition of Gemini. I don't know why I'm getting that. Maybe there's something about who you are as a Gemini that you're not fully one with or not aware of. And there's a sense of spirits giving you a bit of clarity in regards to this, a set of awareness. But what else do we have for Gemini for September? Coming out is the King of Swords. It's a time for you to feel this wise energy taking over. It's almost as if, in a moment where you're needed the most, it helps you shine in a very intelligent way. It helps you feel like you have the answers once again. It helps you feel like you're important and as if you're looked to in a very leadership way. Guess what, my friend? It's because this is the truth. This isn't just a feeling coming about. This isn't just a coincidence. It's, Spirit saying people need you. You need yourself at the end of the day more than ever. But you're going to feel like the King of Swords, who is very, very protected more than ever. And then the King of Pentacles is saying that you are going to as well feel like an advanced, more grounded soul, one who maybe needs to get out into nature more, but is feeling like things are starting to align and fall into place. While, certain things have to be wrapped up or accomplished or achieved, over time moving forward before things can shift otherwise. And you know this, but then you forget it at times when you get lost in your current day commitments or all that you have yet to achieve, right? Whew, as I lose my breath a bit, I feel it's just important for you to adjust your perspective at certain points so that you can feel in alignment more, so you can feel on track. That's the right wording. Sorry about the background noise. It's always something. It is always something. That's kind of the energy as well. It's like, why is it always something? Whether it's at work, with somebody in your life, at home, it's just, you always, I feel, have to clean up a mess or protect yourself in some way, or it's like, I'm now aware of this, mess that has been created, or this person that's created, an issue in that situation, or for me specifically, and now I have to deal with it, or dodge it. And I feel Spirit saying that needs to be lessened up. And so certain adjustments in that situation or in that area of your life otherwise will now become more focused upon. It's like, for example, you're working a job for somebody and there's one specific person that is continuing to cause issues or leaving you with messes to clean up. I guarantee they're going to either be moved to a different, department or a different schedule where they're not with you as much or in general, or maybe they'll be removed and moved to a different position. And so we're needing you to remember that you will always, now and moving forward, receive the adjustments that you deserve, okay? Just one moment. So there's also going to be a huge focus on what you should be changing for the sake of your health. Have you been eating some foods that you shouldn't be, or overdoing it with it? Is it more so that you need to be drinking more water, working out more, getting enough actual healthy rest? I'm hearing this collective needs to get their Gemini beauty rest. But there's also somebody in your midst that I feel makes you nervous. I don't know who this is. Regardless of, what kind of situation this is within, it's like you feel when somebody makes you this way or affects you in that negative sense, in that negative way. And so they're asking you, what can you do strategically to either keep your distance, to protect your energy otherwise? And I feel like this is going to highlight the fact that a lot of people's energies negatively affect you. People's mood tends to spread, I want to say at work or at home, you name it. And so there comes a time and a place where you need to distance yourself from certain energies to the best of your ability. Sorry about the noise, but I do want to just wrap up your reading real quick. We're less than a minute away. You're going to feel like people want to ask you more about yourself while you're feeling more like you should be holding back, and there's even moments where you feel like you should be strategically staying within your own lane. It's because of the energy. It's maybe even a spiritual, moment of guidance, but it feels like you're going to be, more strategic in regards to your energy and even your time, your efforts, remembering that that's a form of abundance, you know what I mean? And so where you end up putting your time, your energy, your resources, it starts to make the world of a difference because you're not forcing it. You're not, choosing to partake in what drains you or leaves you feeling off or like you have to continuously protect your energy. Anyways, But I feel like this is going to be a solid month for you of improvement, of accomplishing, and again, uplifting you, transcending you, so that you can shift on forward. As my voice struggles, I hope this reading was truly helpful, Gemini. Do take care.